What's going on, everybody? David here. Today we're going to talk about, will we be getting a second stimulus check? But first off, on this channel, we talk about personal finance for travelers. If that sounds like something interesting to you, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification so you can get future updates on my videos. All right, so this question, every video that I put out, this question comes up at least 20 times. Will we be getting another stimulus check? Will we be getting that second stimulus check? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I just put out a video earlier today, so just talking about this whole thing as far as the Senate going on recess and how frustrating I am that they did that. You can check the video out here. But I want to talk about this whole stimulus check thing because I think people are now feeling, there's some people now feeling they're scared. They're like, oh, I don't think we're getting another stimulus check because the Senate is not even going to look at the HEROES Act, and they're saying we're going to wait and see and all this. Well, I'm going to tell you why, and this is my opinion. But I'm going to tell you why we will most likely see another stimulus check. And what you need to look at is you need to look at all the different players. Okay, so you have the House of Representatives, you have Nancy Pelosi. Obviously, we know that the Democrats are on board with more direct payments, right? So they already created the HEROES Act. They went ahead, approved it, sent it over to the Senate, and then it just sat at the Senate. So the Senate hasn't done anything with it, and they're on recess at this point. So we know how the House feels, at least the majority of the House. Not everyone, but the majority of the House think it's okay to have more direct payments, and they've even created a bill with it in there and some other stuff. Okay, so we know that. We know how the Fed chair feels. So we know Jerome Powell is saying we need more direct payments to business, direct payments to individuals. So we know how he feels about it. Steve Mnuchin on Thursday said that, yes, we'll probably see another stimulus package. Kevin Hassett, the advisor to the president, said, yeah, we'll probably see another stimulus package. The president himself says that he's okay with more direct payments to individuals, to Americans. So all those people are on board, or at least open to, another stimulus check. Then you go over to the Senate. Okay, now I'm just talking about the majority leader. I'm not talking about anyone else in the Senate, but the majority leader, he has not said that he doesn't think we should get another stimulus check, or he doesn't think that we should have another stimulus package. He just wants to wait and see. So to sum up the answer to the question, yes, we'll be getting another stimulus check. We have too many people that are on board with another stimulus check, and Mitch McConnell hasn't said that he doesn't want another stimulus check, but now it's going to come down to when. When are we going to get another stimulus check? And I thought it was interesting, the interview that Kevin Hassett had on Thursday when he was talking with, actually it was yesterday, it was Friday, he was talking to Poppy Harlow on CNN, and he basically said sooner than later. So he's talking about the whole package, right? Yeah, we think that we're going to have another stimulus package, and hopefully sooner than later is what he said. So that leads me to believe that there's going to be some pressure from the White House on Mitch McConnell saying, hey, you need to do some stuff. Like, you guys are on recess right now. So there's a very good possibility that some senators will be called back next week, and they will have to start working some stuff out to figure out what the next plan is. Because for him to say sooner than later, that shows you that there's some urgency in the White House to move forward. If we're going to do it, do it. The best time to do it, and this is what I don't understand about the argument of wait and see. You have businesses starting to reopen. And if you have businesses starting to reopen, the best thing for you at this point is to put out another stimulus check, because then you'll have consumers spending money. So, I mean, it's one of these deals where I don't understand exactly the whole wait and see thing. If you already know, you already have people on both sides of the aisle saying, hey, we need more direct payments. What are you waiting for? There's nothing to wait for. And you clearly shouldn't be on a recess. This is a crisis. You need to take care of it. So, yeah, it's interesting to hear that whole logic of we're going to wait and see. You shouldn't be waiting for anything. At this point, you have people on board. You have a president that's willing to sign direct payments. And when we're talking about the money, now, the HEROES Act, they modified the $1,200 a little bit, so $1,200 per person, and then $1,200 per dependent. So that would make it a little more expensive. But the CARES Act, the first direct payments that we received, that was $250 billion. That's how much that cost. So this is a small, like if you're looking at the HEROES Act as a whole, the bill that the House signed, $3 trillion. If you look at that, that's a very small amount of that bill in its entirety. So $250 billion, that's how much it would cost. And then you heard McConnell come out and say this bill is not going to go over $1 trillion. Okay, so he's putting that out there. So even if it was $1 trillion, $250 billion is still a small portion of that $1 trillion. So will we be seeing another one? Yes. In my mind, the way things are all laid out, it's, and I said this back April 23rd, go back, watch my video. This is not the time for, and I was talking about politicians, not the time to say no to stimulus checks. So at that point, I said 95% chance, yes, we will be getting another stimulus check. I'm still saying that we're going to be getting another stimulus check. Now, of course, I don't have the power to make that decision, but I'm looking at all the different key people in the situation, and they're all for another stimulus check. And the only person holding out right now on a whole nother stimulus package is Mitch McConnell. So I think we will see something next week. I think we'll see, at the very least, we're going to start seeing some more proposals come out next week. Even though they're on recess, you're going to have them working from home, I guess, and coming up with some stuff just to put out there. Because now that we know the White House, there's some urgency when it comes to the White House. That's all you need. The House representatives, they already have urgency. That's why they went ahead and sent the bill over to the Senate. But now we see some urgency from the White House because they're looking at the numbers too, and they understand, and they're seeing that people are still struggling. And the last thing that you want to do when people are struggling is to say, hey, just hold on a little bit longer. You know, we're probably going to do it anyway, but just hold on. I mean, you can hold off on your bills. So that's the last thing that you want to do. But more importantly, I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think we're going to get another stimulus check? Let us know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more. And check out these videos over here for some more great content. Talk to you later. Bye.